Hello, everybody. Back over. Bitcoin Talk. This is Friday. This year day for a lot of people. So, yes, get the sats and the chip. Amazing. So, let's talk about Fiat school and the problem with that. I promised to talk about that the other day. So, Fiat school. And the problem now you have, the state funding the school. Well, the money is coming from, it's a printed money. So the public schools of today are basically products of the fiat money printing. And nothing from money printing can be good, as you know, because it's all evil money. Money printed is evil. That's the source cause of all evil, is printed money. It's not money itself, like gold and hard money is not evil, like Bitcoin. They are natural money that from the free market and from the public. They are free. They are basically natural money. But money printed by human beings are evil money, because they can use that to do criminal actions and all the things, all the bad things. They use it to go to war and all that. But I want to focus on the school. So they use that money to fund the school, and they tell the school what to do. They tell them to they inject a certain propaganda and to get the kids learning things that's not appropriate and that they shouldn't have to learn, and forcing the kids to do things that irrational, right? So that's a lot of things, right? That's like not supposed to be. Like, you see, schools now are telling the kids, what gender they should have, which is basically you're born with your own gender. But now when you go to the school, they tell you, it's like, instead of the school teaching you real skills, real technical and mathematical and all knowledge, they are doing something they shouldn't be doing, right? They are going into gender classes, gender rules. It's like, that's not what school's supposed to be. Like, the teachers was not supposed to tell the kids, oh, this is our gender. Like, what is the teacher for, right? So this is the problem here. The problem is the school is corrupt, right? Government is corrupt. The money printed, it's all because of the money printing, right? The source cause is the money printing, and you cannot expect anything better from that. So this is the whole point. That's the whole problem. All the thing is good because the money is good. So, and if you need quality education, right? Well, you have to educate your child yourself. Like a lot of people do homeschooling, right? Well, this is not affordable for most people right now. I mean, if you are two parents, you're working, how are you gonna, homeschool your child, right? Like, you can't leave the child at home, right? The state gonna come after you. And it's not, they're gonna say, oh, it's not safe to leave the child at home. So you have to take the kid to them so they can watch the kids for you, right? Take the kids to a bunch of criminals most of the time so they can indoctrinate them to their own agenda, right? So that's what we're dealing with right now. And it's getting worse and worse. Well, because right now you have the state is running out of money in most countries. I mean, inflation is high, so it's probably gonna become unaffordable for most countries to keep funding those those useless programs, like, giving money to kids, to pay kids' parents. I mean, it's so crazy. It's like parents who don't work, get much more benefit for their kids, right? It's like, and they get free stuff, right? And the worst thing of it all, the state don't want the parents to go to the mom to have a man in the house. They don't want the kid to grow up with the dad. So they want the kid to grow up weak. So they can't fight back against the state. They want them to stay dumb. So they don't want a man in the house to help raise the kid. So they divide the family. That's damage, Fiat is causing to society, and this is why it's so dangerous. This is why it's so bad, like when you give the power of money printing to individuals, right? Because they're corrupted and they destroy society, and silently destroying society. First, they print the money, they inflate it, they make you poor, so you cannot afford a living, right? So both parents have to go to work, right? Because if the mother can stay home and take care of the kids, then it would be okay. Now you probably could homeschool, right? But no, they want to make it expensive for the mom to stay home. So it's impossible for the mom to stay home, and so you have to take the kids to the school, right? You see the trick? So it's all like it's all screwed up. So they get you trapped, right? And after that they tell you, oh, there's no inflation, right? Inflation is down. It's like, what do you mean inflation is down? Inflation is money printing. You can't stop printing, right? So that's the thing. I mean, most people don't get that. It's just, most people think it's like if it's free lunch. There's no free lunch, right? There's no free lunch in anything. It's like everything has to be paid for. Like it's not a magical God saying, oh, you have to get free education. No, you're gonna pay it somewhere. After, when you're done, the kids done high school, they indoctrinated them again to let them think, well, they have to take a big mortgage, right? That's why they're gonna get a job, which is a lie. They're not gonna get a job because most of the thing they're learning in this college, they're a dumb thing anyway. They're not productive, and they're just there to make money. That's why I dropped out. After 2 years, it was too late for me, but I still dropped out. I didn't give them all the money. So, yeah, I mean, that's reality. It's sad reality, but it is what it is. But yes, anyways, I just want to leave it there. I'm sure there's a lot of things I could say about, like, school, all this criminal act they are causing, but this is this, right? They are teaching a bunch of garbage knowledge, like things about, volume or mass in a spoon, stuff like that you're never going to use in your life, right? Teaching you about, like, a bunch of nonsense, right? And then, so they can get you distracted, right? So, when you're distracted, you can't think for yourself. And when you can't think for yourself, so they own you. So this is the problem, right? So anyway, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. If you like, please subscribe, comment. This is your day. You can do that in your own pace. And then yes, keep Bitcoining. and spread the message. Start your own YouTube channel, if you can, and yeah, I'll see you again in the next talk. This was Bike Off.